Yo, what's up, YouTube? Whoops Reptiles making a little update, and this is somebody you haven't seen in a while. And to be real with y'all, I haven't held him in like 3 weeks. Not even joking. I just have been feeding him, and that's it. But on the real, as you can see, he's tame and he's just mad chill, and that's kind of what I want to touch on today. I mean, even if they go aggressive on feeding and they get like pretty edgy, like they'll like whenever you open the cage, it'll be kind of edgy. What you gotta really do is you gotta put the today I used coat hanger just to take him out because I haven't held him in 3 weeks, so it's a pretty long period of time. But he wasn't even fidgety. But if they do be fidgety, like they put their head up like in S position, what you basically do is you put your hanger toward their head and push down a little bit. Then you just pick them up by the neck, like. Hard to explain, but you pick them up with the hanger right here and you just start taking them out slowly, and then you put hand under them. Then they should be used to you and they'll recognize you as you first held them. Or if you never held one and you just got in there pretty edgy, same thing. Just take them out slowly, be nice and gentle, and then over a period of time they'll be good with you. And as you see, he's still a puppy. And if I haven't said this earlier, this is Ra, if you don't know who he is, and he's my Aru green sheep python. Really beautiful pattern. And if I haven't said this before, I got a new phone, the iPhone 3GS. It's free on the plan, you know. It costs 25 cents to make, so, you know, like, why buy a $400 phone when it's free on your plan? Just need to pay monthly, I believe. But we're not going to be talking about the iPhone. We're going to be talking about the snake. So, another thing I want to touch on is I was in class the other day, and there was this teacher. She came in. She worked at this place, and she brought in cockroaches, like the... It was a biology thing, but she was saying I was like, "What do you have at the exhibit?" And she goes, "All different types of reptiles, all different types of animals." And I'm like, "What? Do you have any snakes?" And she's like, "Yeah, we got a 12-foot red-tailed boa named Precious, and a couple other ones, but the one she said she had a green sheep python." And then I was like, I don't know how she said it, but she was like, I don't know how she got on the topic of it, but she was like, green sheep pythons are the most aggressive snake, never be handled, in these exact words. And she was like, what else did she say? She was like, they're the most vicious snakes, they live in the rainforests. That was the only thing she got correct. They live in the rainforest, but as you see, he wants to go back to his cage, but I'm not gonna let him. But I kind of giggled. And I'm like, oh wow, you know, I don't get in like, you know, a little debates, but I was just like, you know what, think what you want. But all my friends knew how touchy I am with that, so I was like, you know, forget it. But just how ignorant people are sometimes. I mean, they do need to do the research, and it really ain't a 1 in a million chance of getting a harmless green sheep python. It's just about the handling, and I really should have said something about that. It's all about the handling, and if you don't handle them, of course you can have an aggressive snake. Like, you can have a corn snake, and you don't handle them, and of course he's going to be aggressive, you know? It really is about that, and I guess where she's come from, she's probably saying, like, BX. BX do have a touchy line, but you got to look around the bloodlines. You got to look on the nicer parts, and BX, I've seen some really tame BX, too, so you can't, like, assume stuff, you know. But yeah, as you see, he's getting really big, and the thing is, I've been feeding him his first rat 2 weeks ago, right when I got the rats at the October 24th or 23rd Expo. Got a lot of rats, and he's been feeding off rats every week, small rats, and he's liking it. As you see, he's a baby. He's not even trying to be aggressive. And if any of you guys still watching, this is one kid asked me on what good breeders for green sheep pythons. If you're even watching this, a good breeders on green sheep pythons are you know what? Go check out QK Jason. He's a pretty good guy. He has good green sheep pythons. Never bought one from him, but he's a really good guy. Definitely check him out. I thought he's the one that got me really into it, to sealing the deal and buying my first green sheep python. Definitely buy one from him. He should be having a clutch up this year or next year. I heard Signal Herp is really good, but they're expensive. They're really top line breeders, but them, and you really just like, those are the top two I would say. But you really gotta look around yourself. Like, I could tell you go to LL Reptiles and they have good green sheep pythons, and then you get one it's not that good, you know. So practically what I'm saying is you just gotta look around, meet a nice guy at the expo, talk to him about it, and he'll tell you everything, and you'll find that one green tree python that you'll like, you know. So, you know, this video went longer than I expected, but as you can see, yeah, and green tree pythons, if you get, one more time, if any snake gets hissy when you spray them, especially green tree pythons, you don't need to be scared of that. I mean, just let them be aggressive for that one time, and then take him out one other day. Because when I spray this guy, he gets aggressive, my boy. Like, the only time he knows it's spraying time, I spray him all the time, but he also feels the droplets of the rat when I defrost him. So he'll get, like, offended by that. So it's kind of funny every time I spray him. But that's all I wanted to say to you guys. And yeah, this is my green tree python rod. And yeah, once again, I don't know how many times I said that. Maybe I didn't say it yet. But if they do strike at you, that don't mean anything, really. Like, you just gotta take them out and hold them. Don't be afraid of it, especially if it's like a small snake like this. Like, come on. If you're talking about the big red tail, yeah, I'd be scared. But this girl's a baby too. Like, you just really gotta go up to it. Just even if you want to use tongs, just take them out, and then once they out, they should be babies. And yes, and we're gonna get back to that later. But thanks, guys, for watching. And this is probably a great way to start off the coming back season with the videos. And definitely gonna try breeding this year or next year. And I got a new surprise for y'all, so I'm gonna post that video later, and y'all probably be shocked. I didn't plan on it, but if you're still watching, thanks, guys, and I gotta get a good cut. Y'all know I'm famous for the cuts, you know, and